Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Another episode of the Northern Blankers. And you're joining us today on about a 36-hour session. Got tomorrow night, come home Tuesday. Back on the hard lake again. You got Paul and Pete as well, but they're on the far side. Pete's in the corner, peg 5. Paul's on peg 2 around the corner, and I'm on the double swim on the far side. I thought I'd come over this side because the water in front here is a bit shallower. It's about 6 foot where I'm fishing straight out, and I've got one over to the island. It's about 4 foot off the island. Still quite warm. Got a wind, southwesterly wind blowing, and it's blowing this way. I'll spin the camera around and show you. Have a little look. As you can see there, got the wind blowing here. All the rods there, as you can see. Got one straight out. Found a nice spot out there, clean. Get a good drop, and about 6 foot, and then I've got one. I'm not tight to the island, I'd say about 4 or 5 foot close to the island. But as you can see from this peg, you get a good look at the lake. See everything, and then you got the channel that runs down it into the bay, so you can have a little nosy there. You can see a bit of the bay. Going down there is a lad fishing down there. He's on for 2 nights as well. I don't think he's had anything. I think there might be someone else who's popped on in one of the swims a bit further down. I'm not too sure though. But yeah, the rods haven't been out that long, to be honest. Rods have probably been out about an hour. I got here quite late to take George to football. He had a match this morning. Pop these back down there. There we go. He had football, so took him to football, got home, packed the car, a shower and that, and then didn't get here till about 2 o'clock-ish or something. So fingers crossed. Let's check the time now. 5:30, so yeah, getting on a bit, tea time soon. So yeah, anything happens in the meantime, guys, I'll probably do maybe one update or something in the evening. I'll do some more videoing tomorrow, to be fair. So if anything occurs, I'll keep you posted. Right, well, good morning, guys. Apologies for yesterday for not giving you much content, but by the time we got set up and whatnot, I'd say it's gone dark. 7:30, 7:45. Around that time, about 8 o'clock went dark. I haven't got no lighting in the bivvy and stuff to vlog, so probably something I'll have to buy. But yeah, just got up now. We'll go up at 6:30, but I've had technical issues with the GoPro, so it's about 7:10 now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it should work. But yeah, you're waiting for me to say it was a quiet night, aren't you? Well, it wasn't. And we've had 2 fish last night. We had half one this morning. We had a 25-pound, 12-ounce mirror, and at 5 o'clock this morning we've had a 20-pound, 5-ounce common. So it's been quite a eventful night, buzzing really. Pete has had a 20-pound common as well. About half one, he phoned me the night as I had mine, and Paul's had a 22-pound common, I think. I'll get the pictures off the WhatsApp group and I'll stick them up of the fish what the lads have had. So yeah, hopefully fingers crossed for a few more, to be fair. I've not had much luck on this lake since fishing it. I've done quite a few nights over the last 18 months, not regular, but averaging maybe one night a month, one night every 8 weeks. It's not enough on here really. But to get 2 out in one night, I'm over the moon, to be honest. Absolutely buzzing. Both of them fish come on incredible baits. The trap, which is like a sweet smelling boiler. I've been using the ID3 recently, which is a real strong fish meal. Absolutely stinks. So I've still got some of that in one of my tubs, but I bought 5 key of the trap. But I'll try one on the ID3 on one rod, the trap on the other. and both bites have come to the trap. Snowman presentation, 15mm bottom bait topped with a 10mm. Dead simple rigs. I'll show you them rigs later on. Dead easy to tie, guys, and they've both been absolutely nailed in the bottom lip. So yeah, I'm just going to finish my brew, wake up and see what today brings. So fingers crossed for some more. Right guys, I'm going to show you the rig we are using on this session. It will turn out something that looks a little bit like that, if you can see. I'm going to show you how to knock one up. Get yourself a coated braid of your choice. I'd say about maybe 12 to 14 inches. Have more, better to have more than it is to have less. Get your stripper tool. Want to strip maybe 5 to 6 inches off for your stripper tool, like so. Going to tie a overhand knot for your hair. You want your hair quite big because we're using a snowman rig. We want the knot ideally to sit in the bottom bait. It just keeps the baits together. You'll see in a second once he says do that, push that through, flick it through, there we go, pull that, get your knot puller. I hope you can see this. You're currently strapped to a GoPro head strap, so hoping you can see it. Scissors, cut your tag end off on your hair, like so. Maybe 15mm bottom bait and a 10mm pop up. Looks like a snowman. Going to thread that onto your hair. Push it through. You want that knot to sit ideally in the bottom bait. Pop your loop through. Get a boilie stop. Always fiddly, innit? Put your stop in and push your bait up like so. Then we're going to get some hook silicone, a couple of mil. Oh, have to be a lot. Going to thread that onto the end of your coated braid. Pull that down. If you can see that there, pull it down there. Get your hook. On this session we're using the Tomahawk hooks from Incredible Tackle. It's a cross between a long shank and a bit of a wide gape. It's a good hook. Been used good for Ronnie rigs and stuff, but been using it on this rig in this session, and the fish have been absolutely nailed on it. Razor sharp out the packet. Just going to pull that down like so. And it's up to you what length you want your hair. Obviously that's going to hook's going to lay flat and you want the bait to sit like that, so that will be ideal. through the back, through the back of the eye, like so. Run the braid round the shank of the hook, pull it tight, and we're going to do 5 or 6 whips of a knotless knot. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pinch it, go back through the eye of the hook, pull it down, pull that tight, hold it for a minute, let the braids set down. There we go. That's basically, that's your rig done, guys. I don't get much simple than that, to be fair. And what I've been doing on this session, just to add a bit of attraction, is do a little mesh bag of boilie crumb, push that through the middle, form like a little loop, pull your latch over, pull that through, get rid of that, and that is going to come down, and your hook is going to sit right in the middle. Push your hook in, pull your hook in, he says, like so. And when that melts, you have a nice little parcel of bait, and that'll sit up like that. Get ourselves a anti-tangle sleeve. Thread that through the bottom, pull that down, determine how long you would like your rig. It's up to you. I'm going for about maybe 8 inches on this one. I'll do a figure of 8 loop knot, so you do that, do a loop, twist, get your latch needle again, go through the loop, round, pull through. You see like a figure of 8, see the 8? Pull that down, give it a little wet, get your puller, pull the tag in, hold it for a second, let it bed down, the knot bed down, pull it tight, snip your tag end off, and then you just pull your anti-tangle sleeve up. That's the rig we're using on this session. That's what we've had the 2 fish on through the night. That's it, guys. Have a bash of it. I'll just give you a bit of an afternoon update. It's about 12:30 now. It's been quiet all morning. Obviously from last night's action. Nothing during the day on this side. Paul's just sent a message over. He had a 14-pound ghosty koi. Pete caught the same fish last week. Pete come on here on his own, I think, just for a night. And he had the same fish, so I'll stick a picture of them. I'll get the pictures sent over from him. There's a beep. Same fish come out in a week, bang on 14 pound. But yeah, on my side there, very quiet. Left hand rods, I chucked that back out near the island. I've switched over to the trap, like I said before, same bait as my right hand rod. Probably sprayed about 30 boilie over the top, 20-30 baits with a catapult. Not a lot. Again, not a tap on that at all, so I'm going to leave that until tea time-ish, just before tea, and then I'm tempted to put both the rods on the spot like we're doing the bites last night and get some more bait out over the top. Over the night it's pretty quiet, guys, so I'll come back to you about tea time. You'll have cooking with Ben today, obviously because Paul's on the other side, so see what we've got for tea tonight, and then fingers crossed we get a few more fish during the evening again. Won't mind another 25 again, but beggars can't be choosers, eh? That'll do. So I'll catch you in the guys. Yeah, say that again. I'll catch you later on, guys. Right, guys, it's that time of the show where we have cooking with Ben. Because there's no Paul, because he's over there and Pete's over there. So you with me, and tonight we're on a Chinese meal stir fry kit from Aldi, and we're going to have that with some whatever they are, noodles. I'll just put the chicken there in the pan with some peppers. Looks like spring onion, I think. I want to cook that, and then I've got some like soy sauce, which is there. Let's go over. And we're going to whip that up for tea tonight on the bank. Right, yeah, guys. Added in a packet of the noodles. I've had the whatever that brown sauce is. Couldn't say what sauce it is, to be honest, but I've thrown it in. Just gonna let that simmer now for a couple of minutes, and then I'll have that for me tea. It's a Chinese chicken stir fry from Aldi. I think it's only about £3. Just another idea for you to have a half decent meal on the bank instead of having a pot noodle or something daft like that. So give it a try, guys. The rubbish there. That's what you'd be looking for. One of them. Right, let's give you an evening after tea update. I've redone the rods. I've put them both on the spot which we had the fish from last night. The right hand rod's still on the same rig what we made up what we made up this afternoon, and I've put another snowman on the left hand rod, but on a D rig. Much like the way the D rig resets. Yeah, I think I've got one here what I had on before. I can just grab it. That's what I've got on me left hand rod, just a fluorocarbon D rig with a yellow topper. It always resets itself as well, because there is some big tension here and some big roach, so got that on the left hand rod. So fingers crossed we get something tonight. Quite confident it might go again tonight, to be fair. It's only Paul who's had that ghosty koi this afternoon. Other than that, Pete's had nothing. I've had nothing. There's been a couple of shoals knocking about. Other than that, I think we're getting to that time of the year where we start to get a bit more darker hours and lighter hours, which does have an effect, not just on fish but on all wildlife. But the carp do seem to start turning more active in the darker hours. So normally us carp anglers, it's all about first light, get up at first light, but as we're getting into them darker months, you'll tend to start seeing probably more carp activity coming into the darker hours. Hence why I had 2 bites last night. Pete had a bite and Paul had a bite. So yeah, feeling confident. Yeah, you can see Paul and Pete over there. I don't know if you can see them. Can we zoom in? Oh, we can't zoom in. They're over there in front talking. I'm sat here on my Todd. So yeah, got the rods there on the dance floor, out to the spot, and fingers crossed we get something. Hopefully we maybe get something if we're really lucky before it. Oh, hey up, liner there. Come on. So hopefully we might get something before it goes dark and I can get some video footage. Like I said, I've not got any lights to light the swim up during the night. I've only got my phone with a flash on. So yeah, this will be me, like I say, my last evening update, unless if we get something. So fingers crossed. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Alright, well, good morning. This is the last morning of the session. I'll start packing up soon. And what a night it was last night. I had a £24 9 mirror. I'll put a picture of that up in a minute. And Paul on the other side, he's had a new PB. He said it was a £33 8 leather. So I'm assuming that'll be one of the A team. So fucking top ones of Paul. Not seen him. He's on the other side of the lake, but I'll go around once I've packed up, have a chat in the car park and congratulate him. Cracking fish. He sent a picture over of it anyway. As far as I know, I don't think Pete's had anything. I've not had any updates off Pete, so yeah, it's been a good session on the hard lake. It's finally gave up some of its secrets, which I chuffed about, but I'm going to make the most of it, take it in, because I know how tricky this lake can be. You can go for numerous blanks on here. That's very common. I thought it's a fish, that is a duck. But yeah, like I said, I think with it turning a bit more autumn, a bit more of dark hours, the bites again coming again at night. 2:30 my bite come. Was it, yeah, 2:30, and I think Paul's was around 3. So they seem to be feeding well between what, I'd say 12 and 5, I'd say, through the night. So how long that's going to last for, I don't know. But yeah, just having the morning brew, usual, trying to wake up. It's about 7 o'clock now. I'm going to need to be off for 9:30, so let's say brew, quick breakfast, and then start making a bit of a pack up. So yeah, I'm still half asleep. I'm sorry, find it hard to talk when it's like first thing in the morning. You've been up all night. Not sure when we're back out. I could maybe squeeze another session next week. Not sure though. See what the wife says without moaning. So yeah, I'm gonna have my brew. I'm gonna sort base camp out, a little bit of breakfast and a slow pack up. So I might give you another little update just before we pack up, and then yeah, maybe get another one. But I think, to be honest, I think bite time might be out the window now. So I'll catch you in a bit before I go home. Cheers. Right guys, this will be the last update of the vlog. As you can see, packing up. It's that time of the day. Just got the rods and the bivvy to put away. Dry that bivvy out, and then I'm off. Paul's gone. I think Pete's making a pack up. So yeah, fingers crossed. We might get out next week if we're lucky, if the missus lets us. You know the score, lads. So hopefully we should get back out next week, or if not, I'll definitely the week after that. Try and get another October session out. The fish seems to be on the feed. So yeah, if you like what you see guys, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the bank sometime. Cheers.